Hey, what's up, guys? I was just wanting to do a video on the whole purpose of boxing is to hit and not get hit. So in general, I'm gonna speak on certain fighters, but I just want to show you because a lot of people forget that this is not a macho competition, and some people in their prime will do very well because they're practicing the art. Then when they get out of their prime, they lose and get knocked out and crushed. And it's because they're not practicing the art. So it's not so much they're getting old and over the hill and wore out. The problem be they stop using the art of self-defense. So we look at Bruce Lee when he was absolutely at his best. Even though he was acting, the time that we loved him, and the reason we loved him more than Chuck Norris and any other martial artist is simply because he didn't get hit. See that? He fighting all these guys and don't get hit. That's what it's all about. Hit and not get hit. That's why we love these artists. Hit and not get hit. See, he take a hit and we all get excited because we can't believe he was hit. He'll wipe the blood off and then break somebody up. So y'all get what I'm trying to say, right? So let's carry this on to the real fights. Some more fighters, boxers, who didn't get hit. And that's when they were the greatest to us. And when they started being hit, because they lacked the ability, for whatever reason, to practice the art in full, that's when we started saying they were over the hill and they're shot fighters. But in reality, there was guys who just started boxing and was getting hit worse than these vets who were so-called over the hill. Why? Simply they wasn't using the art of hit and not get hit. Henry Armstrong. I don't agree with this list, the way they numbering it down, but Henry Armstrong was definitely one of the greatest. They putting him all the way at number 9. 100 KOs. Out of 250 fights. Out of 150 fights. He almost knocked out everybody. I want to see some fighting. Here we go. Now this was a guy who didn't have all the slick moves like the black fighters in that time, but he knew enough slickness to out-slick these guys he was fighting. You know, it was all about That's what it's all about. Skills to pay the bill. And even Muhammad Ali was talking about his ability to be able to hit and not get hit. He said it would even work in his time and day. And they put Floyd number 9. You know they bugging. This dude was one of the best at it, to hit and not get hit. Probably the best. Hit and not get hit. That's the name of this game. Not get hit. Not who has the toughest chin. Somebody was arguing with me about Mike Tyson and prime Mike Tyson and Holyfield. Prime Mike Tyson was one of the best to hit and not get hit ever. Prime Holyfield was a brawler. He hit and hit you back harder. There's no comparison of them in their prime. Tyson was a better boxer. Joe Louis, he was able to hit and not get hit. That's the name of the game, boxing. It's not who hit the hardest. Just about making the right moves with your feet, get in the right position, so I can hit you and you can't hit me. So it don't matter who hits the hardest. Ezra Charles. This was a slick cat. Cobra, that was the name for him, boy. It was a good name for him. He used to double up on shots, awkward style. Even though he beat some old fighters. He beat the old, right here. Old Joe Louis. See how, ooh. His combinations came off like bullets. He beat the old Archie Moore. Archie Moore was another dangerous joker, the mongoose. Henry Armstrong, of course. Small guy's always the best, man. Man, he like to stay close, get in. There you go, Archie Moore, the boxing mongoose. So basically, y'all see what I'm trying to say. These guys didn't get hit in their prime. That's what makes them great. So when somebody fights out of their prime, or they fight when they're not boxing anymore, it's not really fair to grade them, because if you're not boxing, you're not doing what you're supposed to do to be the best you could be. You're just fighting. So once these guys get over the hill and they can't box anymore, they're no more good.